Now, as I've mentioned, Beijing's Hutong alleys are famous for selling Beijing snacks. Now, Huguose is no different, and this behind me is Huguose Xiaochi Dian, and it's a very famous place to buy all of the kinds of Beijing snacks available everywhere in Beijing. So we're going to go inside and sample some of these famous Lao Beijing Xiaochi. One, and there's two, because I'm hungry. Well, this is embarrassing. It's not called hasami, it's called tasami. However, my cameraman told me the wrong word. 肉饼，烧饼加肉，酥肉。 Once again, another mistake. It's not suro, it's songro. And once again, I'm blaming it on the cameraman. So let's tuck in to... Let's get this one over with first. This is the Yangzha Tang. So actually, I didn't order this. My cameraman did. But I'm going to have to try some. As you can see, it's got all the innards of a sheep. Lovely. So, what shall I start with? Oh, what is that? Ah, that looks a bit like an intestine. I'm probably not going to start with that. Let's just start with the soup. Ooh. It's okay. Soup is okay. Soup tastes nice. Tastes a bit like it's got a lamb flavour. So we're going to go for a bit of lum, I think this is. It's very strong. Yeah, very, very strong flavours. Not the nicest texture in your mouth, if I'm being honest. Let's get some intestine. Here we go. I've got a little bit of intestine there. Bit of soup. Again, strong flavour. Very spongy in your mouth. Finally, I've just seen a little piece of liver. Liver's quite nice. If you eat foie gras, you'll be a fan of this. Maybe not. Oh. So that was kind of crumbly in your mouth. The flavour is so strong. It reminds me of primary school when I had to eat liver. I'll cut down with a bit. Swan mei tang even, reminds me of barbecue sauce. It's lovely. It's just a bit of a strange flavour when you're drinking. Lovely though. We're going to try the hasami next. It's in sticky, glutinous sauce. Extremely sweet. It's close to something that you might find in Shanghai as opposed to Beijing. Very, very sweet. Probably not as good for you as the Innards soup, but it tastes a lot, let's say, nicer. Yeah. Now I've eaten stomach before. It's very rubbery. It's super spicy. Couldn't really taste it, to be honest, but probably will taste this one a bit more. Cover it in the Beijing sauce, peanut flavoured sauce, and here we go. Well, whenever you cover anything in Beijing sauce in Beijing, it just ends up tasting of peanuts. So I'm eating peanut flavoured stomach. It's very, very, very chewy. It's okay. It's a nice snack to feast on. It just looks unappetising. Taking quite a while to chew. Oh, still the same piece. Right. moving on, after 10 minutes of chewing that one piece of stomach, we've got suro, or vegetarian meat. Fake meat, suitable for vegetarians, obviously. Tastes not much like meat, if I'm being honest. It definitely feels like meat in your mouth. Doesn't taste like it that much. However, it is quite moreish. So full. 烧饼加肉. A 烧饼 with meat inside. It's quite a safe choice for Lao Beijing food. It looks a little bit like an old Beijing burger. This is my favourite so far. It's the most normal of all the flavours. I say normal, I just mean it's not like Innards soup or stomach or fake vegetarian meat. It's good, I recommend it. 烧饼加肉. If you ever come, try it. It's cheap. So as a treat for finishing off all the Yangzha Tang, I've been given my dessert, which is douzhi, or fermented soybean milk. Lovely. We've got some pickles here. We have jiaochuar, which is fried flour, and lu daguo, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is rolling donkey. Why it's called rolling donkey? If a donkey rolls on the floor, they get covered in sand, and this is what it looks like. Anyway, I've been told that this is lovely to drink and eat all together. So, it smells a little bit off. I'm sure that's just my nose problem. Right. Oh, tastes a bit like rotten milk. Yeah, it's not the best. I've been told that to make this slightly better, you have to eat it with the pickles, so let's get some. Same time, it's a strange dessert. No. That just tastes like rotten milk and pickles together. Well, anyway, it's a three-part dish. The jiaochuar is meant to be eaten with everything. Do you dip it in? Yeah. This is fried flour, as I said before. That on its own will be fine. Dipping it into this kind of ruins it. Yeah, it's not the nicest of dishes. However, it is quite cheap. Yeah, maybe not. The final part of this reward for me is the lu daguo. Inside it's got red bean, glutinous rice, and lots of powder on the outside. Tang maybe? Whoops, almost had an accident there. This is nice. This is kind of sweet. Although anything would be sweet compared to this, this and this. So maybe this isn't nice at all. But maybe that's the trick. They get you to eat these and then you have this and then you think this is not so. It worked, brilliant, thanks. Thanks a lot. Do you want some of this? And huguoso is no different. It is these. No, I can't do it. Can't do it in one go. Ugh. It's so warm. It's. Flavour's made worse by it being so warm. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.